Hello, myself, Dr. Neeraj Mehta. I am IQAC coordinator at ITM SLS Baroda University, Vadodara. I am making this video specifically for faculty members and students of different universities to create awareness about NAAC criteria and NAAC accreditation. In this video, I will discuss about each and every NAAC criteria and how can we collect data for NAAC. So stay with me throughout the video to know about each and every criteria of NAAC. So let's start. So first criteria is criteria number 1.1.2 and 1.2.2. So 1.1.2 is percentage of programs where syllabus revision was carried out during the last 5 years. So if in the university, if syllabus of any subject or syllabus is revised, then you need to collect the data in the given format. The percentage of programs in which CBCS or elective courses has been implemented. So that data also we need to submit. The format is program code, program name, year of introduction, status of implementation of CBCS, year of implementation of CBCS or elective course system, year of revision, if revision has been carried out in the syllabus during last 5 years. So NAAC normally asks for data for last 5 years. So if revision is made in the last 5 years, you have to indicate and link to the relevant documents. In each and every criteria, you need to submit proof to the NAAC. So in this, you need to submit the revised syllabus document or link to the revised syllabus document. Now next criteria is criteria number 1.1.3 and 1.2.1. So in these both the criteria, first criteria 1.1.3 is average percentage of courses having focus on employability, entrepreneurship, skill development during last 5 years. So if any course is introduced in this area, we need to note down this. And 1.2.1 is percentage of new courses introduced of the total number of courses across all programs offered during last 5 years. So the format to collect this data is course code, name of course which is introduced, year of introduction, activities or content with direct bearing on employability, entrepreneurship or skill development, link to the syllabus. So this is the criteria, second criteria. Now moving to the next criteria, that is the 1.3.2 and 1.3.3. So 1.3.2 is number of value added courses for imparting transferable and life skills offered during last 5 years. So if any course is introduced for this, then we can submit the relevant data. 1.3.3 is average percentage of students enrolled in the courses under 1.3.2. So the format to submit the data is name of value added courses offered, then course code. The course should be minimum 30 hours or more than that. Year of offering, number of times offered during the same year, duration of the course, number of students enrolled in the year, and number of students completing the course in the year. Okay, so this year wise data we have to create, and we need to submit the relevant data for this to get the points. 10 points are there in this criteria, so we can get these points if we submit the relevant data. Then the next is 1.3.4. So 1.3.4 is percentage of students undertaking field project, industry project, research projects, intensives, data for latest completed academic year. So this data required is latest data. Number of students undertaking field project or research projects or intensives. So to submit data under this criteria, the format is program code, program name, name of students who have taken intensive or research project, and their report. We have to submit proof in each and every criteria. Here we need to submit the reports prepared by the students as a proof. Then next criteria is 1.4.1 and 1.4.2. So this is very important criteria. Here we need to take feedback of the students. Now feedback of the students about syllabus and about teaching quality we can take. Then we can prepare the feedback analysis report as well as the action taken report. We have to take actions on the feedback from the students. We can also submit the reports related to feedback from teachers, feedback from employers, feedback from alumni, and also from parents. So these all the feedback data we need to submit, and ATRs, action taken reports also we need to submit under these criteria. Then next criteria is 2.1.1. So is the demand ratio and the number of seats available per year during last 5 years. So to submit this data, the format is program code, program name, number of seats available, number of eligible applications received, and number of seats admitted. So in this format you have to submit the data for demand ratio. Then the next criteria is 2.1.2, that is average percentage of seats filled against the seats reserved for various categories as per the applicable reservation policy during last 5 years. And the next is number of actual students admitted from the reserved categories year wise during last 5 years. So to submit this data, the format is given here: number of seats as per the categories and number of students admitted as per the reserved categories. So these data we have to prepare and we need to submit to NAAC under this criteria. The next criteria is 2.4.1 and 2.4.3. Here it is we need to submit the data of faculty members. So name of teacher, then PAN card, number of teacher, designation of the teacher, then department, name of appointment, year of appointment, total years of experience in the same institution, and is the teacher is still serving this institute. So data of faculty members we need to submit. Then criteria number 2.4.2, here average percentage of full-time teachers with PhD degree or any super speciality like DSc, D-literate, etc. we need to submit. So in this the format is given by NAAC, that is name of full-time teacher, qualification, higher qualification like PhD, DM, MCH, DSc, etc. and year of obtaining the qualification, in which year the PhD degree is obtained. So these data we have to prepare. Criteria number 2.4.4 and 3.4.2. So here average percentage of full-time teachers who received awards, recognition, fellowships at state, national level from government recognized bodies during the last 5 years. So we have to prepare the data in this format: the name of full-time teachers receiving the awards, it may be a state level, national level or international level, year of award, PAN number, designation, name of award fellowship received from the government organization or any recognized body, the name of agency which is awarding the incentives or type of incentive during this award, and link to the certificate if there is any certificate or trophies given in the award. Those proofs we have to submit, as each and every criteria we need to create the proofs. So here award certificate or any monetary benefit is there or any kind of trophy is received, so those documents we have to submit as a proof in this criteria. 2.5.1, average number of days from the last date of last semester to the end examination till the declaration of results during the last 5 years. So here the data to be submitted in this format: program name, program code, semester or year, last date of the semester or year of end examination, and date of declaration of results. So in this format we have to submit the data for each and every semester. Criteria number 2.6.3, pass percentage of students, data only latest to be submitted. So program code format is program code, program name, number of students appeared in the final examination, and number of students passed in the final year examination. So how many percentage of students are passed, that data we have to submit in this criteria. 2.7.1, student satisfaction survey, online student satisfaction survey regarding the teaching learning process. So here now the student satisfaction survey is done by the NAAC itself. So here we need to submit the data of students for which we can do the student satisfaction survey. So we have to submit data of the students like name of student, gender, category, state of domicile, nationality, email ID, program name, student enrollment number, mobile number, and year of joining. These all the data we need to submit to the NAAC, and NAAC will directly send email to the students and students will reply to those emails and give their feedback through the student satisfaction survey. It is 30 points. Then the criteria number 3.1.2. The institution provides the seed money to the teachers for research. So if any seed money is provided to any teacher to initiate the research project, then data need to be submitted in this format. Name of teacher provided with the seed money, the amount of seed money in lakhs, year of receiving seed money, a link to the policy document or section seed money grants. So any if there is any policy for seed money or any research policy, the document need to be submitted. Then criteria number 3.1.3. The percentage of teachers receiving national international fellowship financial support by various agencies for advanced studies research during last 5 years. So in this we need to submit the data in this format, that is serial number, name of teacher awarded national or international fellowship or financial support, name of award or fellowship, then year of award, awarding agency which is providing the fellowship, and a link to the certificate. If any certificate faculty has received, that link we need to submit. Then 3.1.4. Number of JRFs, SRFs, postdoctoral fellows, research associates, and other research fellows enrolled in the institution in last 5 years. So, for this data need to submit it in this format: serial number, name of research fellow, year of enrollment, duration of fellowship, type of fellowship, granting agency, and qualifying examination by which they are getting a fellowship by GATE or NET, etc. These are all four criteria: 3.1.6, 3.2.1, 3.2.2, 3.2.3. These are all related to the project grants. Project grant is a very big criteria, which is very important criteria for the NAAC. So it is percentage of departments with any kind of project grants. The data need to be submitted in the format that name of scheme or project for which grant is received, the name of principal investigator or co-investigator, name of funding agency which is providing funding, name of government or non-government body, department, year of award, and total amount of fund received, and duration of project, like it is 1 year project or 2 year, 3 year, 5 years project. So that data we need to submit with all the necessary proofs to get the points in the NAAC for the project grants. Then criteria number 3.3.2. So here number of workshops, seminars conducted or organized on the research methodology, intellectual property rights, entrepreneurship, skill development during the last 5 years. So any program covered under skill development. Skill development is a very large domain. So any kind of workshop you have created, any kind of seminar you have organized, that everything we can submit under this criteria. It is a very vast criteria. And a total number of workshops, so that data we need to submit in this format: year, name of workshop or seminar, number of participants, date, and a link to the activity report. So if we have to make a report on any workshop or seminar, and the report must be submitted as a proof. Criteria number 3.3.3. Number of awards or recognitions received for the research or innovations by the institution, teachers, research scholars, student in last 5 years. So the format for this is year of award, title of the invention, then name of awardee, name of awarding agency with the contact details, and category in which this award is received. So all the these also these in this also we need to submit the proof regarding the award, like any certificate is there or any document is there. So that document we need to submit as a proof of receiving award. Then 3.4.3. The 3.4.3 criteria is the name of number of patents published or awarded during last 5 years. So if faculty members or students have filed any patents and those patents are published or awarded, in these two categories we can get the point under this criteria. So the format to submit the data is name of teacher, patent number, nature of patent, whether it is a national patent or international patent, like any German patent is there, or any Australian patent is there, or any US patent is there, then it come under international patent. Or it is patent is filed at Indian Patent Office, so national patent we can write. Title of the patent, year of award of the published patent. Here also we need to submit the relevant proofs like title page of patent or relevant link to the patent. We can submit as a proof of the patent. Then criteria number 3.4.4, number of PhDs awarded per teacher during the last 5 years. So in these, the format is name of PhD scholar, name of department, name of guide, thesis, title, year of registration of scholar, year of PhD awarded, whether it is recognized as a research guide for the program, year of recognition as a research guide. So in this format we need to submit the data. We can as a proof we can share the link of South Ganga or PhD thesis link we can put as a proof. Criteria number 3.4.5, number of research papers per teacher in the journals notified in the UGC CARE website. So only papers which are listed in Scopus indexing or Thomson Reuters indexing, or they are in the UGC CARE listed, those papers will get the points under this criteria. So to submit the these data, the format is title of the paper, name of authors, department of the teacher, name of journal, year of publication, ISSN number, and a link to the UGC CARE list where this journal is having the link, like it is indexed in the Scopus or indexed in the Web of Science or indexed in the UGC CARE list. So and also we need to submit the link to the article or link to the abstract of the article as a proof that this paper is published. Okay, so with this data we can get the points under this criteria number 3.4.5. It is very important criteria. And the next is 3.4.6, that is the number of books and book chapters published or edited in the last 5 years. So if any faculty member have published books or book chapters, they can submit the data in this format: serial number, name of the teacher, title of the book, chapter published, title of the paper if it is a paper. So in this criteria two things are combined. It also combined the publication in the conferences, conference proceedings, and also book publication, because book publication also has ISBN number, conference proceedings also has ISBN number. So both the things will get the points in the same criteria. So title of the paper, title of the conference proceedings, year of publication, ISBN number or ISSN number. If the conference is later on published in the journal, then it also may have the ISSN number. If conference proceeding is published with the ISBN number, we can submit the ISBN number. Whether the time of publication, institute affiliation, we have to indicate name of publisher. So these data with the proof we have to submit for this criteria. Then criteria number 3.4.7 and 4.3.5. So here it is a criteria where e-content is developed by the teacher for EBG Pathshala, CC, Swayam, any MOOC courses, or even LMS of the university. Nowadays most of the universities are having LMS like Moodle, or they are having their own ERP system, MIS system, where teachers are developing the online courses and e-content. So if any teacher has developed any kind of e-content, then they can get points under this criteria. So the format to submit the data is name of the teacher, name of module developed, platform on which the module is developed, date of launching e-content, link to the relevant document and facility available in the institution, list of e-content development facility, provide a link to the videos, the media center and the recording facility. So we need to submit the link to the e-content created as a proof. And most of the universities are developing e-contents, most of the teachers are developing some kind of e-content, and they can submit the links here and they can get the points. Then criteria number 3.5.2. So revenue generated from the consultancy work and the corporate training. So first format is the from the consultancy work. So name of the teacher consultant, the teacher who have given consultancy to the industry, the name of consultancy project, consulting or sponsoring agency with the contact details, year and revenue generated in the amount. Then second is revenue generated from the corporate training. If the university is providing any kind of training to the corporate industry, then the format is name of teacher or corporate trainer, title of the corporate training program, Then agency seeking the training with the contact details, year, revenue generated, and the number of trainees. Okay, so next criteria is 3.6.2. So it is the number of awards received by the institution, its teacher and students from the government recognized bodies in the recognition of extension activities carried out in last 5 years. So the format to submit the data is name of the activity, extension activity, name of the award or recognition. It may be award, it may be recognition. So many teachers have doubt that it must be award. It is not like that. It can be any recognition by the government organizations, like any invited lectures, invitation as a chief guest. Those all the recognition can be considered here. Name of awarding, government or government recognized bodies, and year of award. So in this format we need to submit the data, relevant letters, and proofs we can submit. Criteria number 3.6.3 and 3.6.4. So number of extension outreach programs conducted by the institution through the NSS or NCC. So in this we need to submit the data, name of the activity, organizing unit or agency, collaborating agency, name of the scheme, year of activity, number of students participated in this activity. Here also we need to submit the relevant proofs. Criteria 3.7.1. Number of collaborative activities with other institution, research establishment, industry for the research and academic development of faculty members and students. So we have any collaboration with any foreign university or any industry, and with the collaboration of any international university or industry we are doing any activity, so we can get points in this criteria. The format is serial number, title of the collaborative activity, name of the collaborating agency with the contact details, name of participant, year of collaboration, duration of collaboration, nature of activity like it is a research project or any other activity, then link to the report. Whatever may be the report generated by the students or teachers, we need to submit the relevant proofs. Then criteria number 3.7.2. So number of functional MOUs with the institution or industries in India or abroad. So whatever MOUs are signed by the respective school or respective department of the university, they can get the points under this criteria. So the format is name of organizing institutes or industry with whom MOU is signed, whether it is signed with a university, other university, or any foreign university, or maybe any multinational company. The year of signing MOU, duration of MOU, and the list of actual activities conducted under the MOU. Here you can submit the MOU document itself as a proof. Then criteria number 4.1.4 and 4.4.1. So average percentage of expenditure during excluding salary for the infrastructure. So the format for this is here: budget allocated for the infrastructure augmentation, expenditure for infrastructure augmentation, total expenditure excluding the salary, and the expenditure on maintenance of academic facilities, expenditure on maintenance of physical facilities. So these all the data we need to submit under this criteria, and relevant proofs also we need to submit. Criteria number 4.2.2 and 4.2.3. So it is the institution has the subscription of e-library resources, and the what is the annual expenditure for the purchase of books, e-books. So that data we have to submit. Most of these data we can easily get from the library. Librarian can give all the data. So the format is given in this particular format. They need to submit the data, library resources. If yes, details of membership or subscription, expenditure on subscription, total library expenditure, link to the relevant document, here books, journals, e-journals, e-books, e-Sodh Sindhu, Sodh Ganga, other databases, any other databases we can add. Okay, so these data we have to get from librarian, and we need to submit in the required format. Criteria 4.3.1. Percentage of classrooms and seminar halls with the ICT facilities like LCD, smart board, Wi-Fi, audio-visual facilities. So here we need to submit the data, the room number or the name of classroom or seminar hall with the ICT enabled facilities, type of ICT facility, and a link to the geotagged photos. Geotagged photos are required as a proof in this particular category. Then criteria number 5.1.1. So average percentage of students benefited from scholarship and free ships. So data need to be submitted in this format. Year, name of the scheme, number of student benefited by government scheme, number of students and amount, and a number of students benefited by the institutional scheme. If your university is having any scheme, institute is having any scheme, so then number of students and amount, number of students benefited by non-government agencies, a non-government agency is helping the students, then that also we need to specify, and relevant documents and proof we need to submit. Then criteria number 5.1.2. The average percentage of student benefited by career counseling and guidance for competitive examination offered by the institution during last 5 years. So universities are running different activities like they may start GATE club or GPAT club or any career enhancement clubs where students get guidance about career counseling like ILDS club. So students will be trained for their career goals, and they will be prepared for competitive examinations like GATE or CATE or IELTS, etc. So if these activities are conducted, we need to submit the data in this format. Here, name of the activity conducted by the HEI to offer the guidance for the competitive examinations and career counseling offered by the institution during last 5 years. Number of students attended or participated, link to the relevant documents. Here also we need to submit the reports which are prepared for these activities. Then criteria 5.1.3. In criteria 5.1.3 is the following capacity development, skill development initiatives taken by the institution in the soft skill training, language and communication skills, life skills, yeah, like yoga, physical fitness, health, hygiene, awareness of trends in the technology. So this point is very important, awareness of trends in the technology. So what are the recent trends in the technology, what are the recent developments in the technology? So those kind of things can be considered in the advanced teaching, or how students are participating in the training programs, like are they doing any active learning. So active learning, advanced teachings, any special programs for the communication skills, life skills, yoga, those all the programs, activities can be considered in this particular criteria. So name of the capacity development and skill enhancement scheme, date of implementation, number of students registered, and number of name of the agency or consultants involved in this activity. We need to submit the relevant reports as a proof in this criteria. Criteria 5.2.1. Average percentage of students qualifying in the state, national, international examination. So if any student qualified for any competitive examination, we need to collect the data and we need to submit the data in this format. Here, registration number of the exam, name of student, then exam, it may be NET, SLET, GATE, GMAT, CATE, GRE, JM, IELTS, TOEFL, civil services, UPSC, etc. Okay, and link to the relevant document. We need to collect proof from the students like GATE card, and we need to submit as a proof that yes, these students has qualified in the GATE examination. Then criteria 5.2.2. Average percentage of placements of outgoing students during last 5 years. So we need to collect all the data of placements and we need to submit in this format. Year, name of student placed, program from which student placed, and name of employer with the contact details. Here we need to provide the contact details of the HR department of the particular industry and what was the package he has received. So all the placement data we need to submit. Also relevant proofs we need to submit in this criteria. Criteria 5.2.3, that is percentage of recently graduated students who have progressed to higher education. Nowadays many students are going for higher education to USA, UK, Canada, Australia, and many other countries like Germany. So we need to collect all those data and we need to submit in this format. Serial number, name of student enrolling into higher education, program graduated from, name of institution admitted to, like in which University of Canada they have taken admission, and program in which they have taken the admission. Then criteria 5.3.1, the number of awards medals won by the students for outstanding performance in the sports or cultural activity. So format is here: name of the award for sports event or cultural event, team, whether it is cricket, football, so it is a team award, or it is an independent award like swimming. Inter university competition, it was a state level, national level, or international level event. Name of the event and name of the students. Relevant certificates you need to submit as a proof for the awards or medals. Then criteria 5.3.3, average number of sports cultural events competitors organized by the university or the higher education institution. So if university is organizing any events or competitions for the sports and cultural activity, like any sports event is organized, so that data can be submitted under this criteria. Here, date of the event, whether it is a sports event or whether it is a cultural event, name of the event and competition, and relevant report can be submitted in this criteria. Then criteria 6.2.3, institution implementing e-governance in the areas of operations. So whether they have implemented any kind of ERP software or any kind of MIS system. So the format is area of e-governance, year of implementation, link to the relevant website or the document. It is implemented for administration, finance and accounts, student admission and support, examination system, and relevant documents we can submit as a proof. Then criteria 6.3.2, average percentage of teachers provided financial support to attend the workshop, conferences, and towards the membership fee of any professional bodies. If faculty members are becoming member of any professional body like ASME, IEEE, IIW, or faculty members are participating in any conference and institute provide financial support, the data can be submitted in the given format. Here, name of the teacher, name of the conference workshop attended for which financial support is provided, name of the professional body for which membership fee is provided, and the amount of support. Criteria 6.3.3, average number of professional development administrative training programs organized by the institution for teaching and non-teaching staff. So what kind of faculty development programs has been conducted in the university? So here, date of the FDP, title of the program FDP, it may be any administrative training or it may be a professional training, it may be for teaching staff, it may be for non-teaching staff, and number of participants, and report we need to submit as a proof. Criteria 6.3.4, average percentage of teachers undergoing online or face-to-face faculty development programs. So how many teachers have participated in any MOOC courses or any orientation programs or any HTTP, that data we need to submit. So here, the name of teacher who attended the HTTP or any other FDP, title of the program, and duration. It can be also online program like any MOOC course. If they have attended, then that data can also be submitted. Then criteria 6.4.2 and 6.4.3, funds or grants received from the government bodies during last 5 years for the development and maintenance of the infrastructure. The data can be submitted in the format here: name of government agency, purpose of the grant, grant received, and a link to the audited statement of the account for the same. So relevant proofs we need to submit in this criteria. Criteria 6.5.2, it is the last criteria. It is the institute has adopted the quality assurance system. Any audit or any kind of quality assurance system if implemented like ISO, so that data can be submitted in the following format. Here, academic audit or follow-up action, conference, workshop conducted on quality. If any workshop is conducted on the quality enhancement, quality control, then that can also be included in this. Collaborative quality initiatives taken by the institution, orientation program organized on quality issues for the teachers and the students, dates, participation in NIRF along with its status, any other quality audit recognized by the state, national, or international agencies like ISO certification or NBA program, NBA accreditation. If in these kind of activities university has participated, the relevant data can be submitted under this criteria. Okay, so I hope this video is useful to all the faculty members, and they know about all the NAAC criteria and how we can collect the data for different NAAC criteria, and the university can achieve the NAAC accreditation with a very high grade. Thank you all. Thank you very much.